Hey good people, how are you doing? I hope that you're all doing great. Today it's a beautiful day. I'm excited. I've slept more than enough today because today it's my off day, and it being my off day, I decided to vlog and just show you how I spent some of my off days. First thing, I'm going to the market. I need to buy some grains and veggies for the babies and I myself and the whole family. From there, I'm supposed to go and visit a chemical store where they sell products for making soaps and bleach and softeners if need be. I need to go and get some because I've already exhausted the ones that I already had. I do make my own soap. So I make my own bleach, I make my own soap because I do a lot of cleaning in my house. When I say a lot of cleaning happens every day, and we end up using a lot of, detergents, soaps, bleach all the time because you know what? Your girl has some very bad OCD, and to keep up with the things that keeps her calm, she has to use bleach every day to clean her spaces. That is one thing, that negative thing about me. Now I'm going to buy those stuff. I'd done a video of how I do my soaps. I don't know whether I did the bleach one, but I can still do that video again to help someone out there who want to save a coin, because it's all about saving a coin. I realized I was using a budget of like $160 per month to only buy those, cleaning stuff, the bleach, the soaps and all that. And when I started doing my own soap, I went all the way down to less than $10 a month. So that is why I make my own stuff. From there, I'm supposed to go to a thrift shop. There's one famous thrift shop that is called Think Twice, but I don't think I'm going to visit them because I don't like their stuff. Instead, I always prefer to go to the thrift market where I'll go down into those heaps of clothes and just choose for myself whatever I want. It's tedious, but it is worth it because we as mothers, we all need some, thrift clothes here and there for the babies to play with and all that. But one rule is that I don't buy any clothes with a stain. That's an out. Another thing is I have to get some matching stuff. If I get a black trouser, I need to get a top wherever the baby will be using to match or to wear with. That is one of the hacks that I use to shop for the thrift clothes. If it's a t-shirt, I know whatever that person is the baby is supposed to wear with the t-shirt. So it's always a very nice process. From there, I think I'll go to the salon. I need to have my hair done. I'm having, a very hectic week. Come next week, I might not get the time to go to the salon, but I'm not so sure whether I'm going to get the time to go to the salon today. I'm just trying to concentrate on the 2 things or the 3 things. After that, I can just come home and rest, and that is it. So come with me. I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy. I might not be able to vlog when I'm right there, but I'll show you whatever I'm going to get. So enjoy. Quickly, I had to have my ginger and lemon tea, then straight to the spa, have my nails done, and I was excited about it, looking good. I had to change because I didn't like the color that I had. Can you imagine? It is 11 what? No, it's 10:54, almost 11. I'm still here in the kitchen trying to organize the things that I got from the market. It can be too much for one person to do it, and that is the house help. So I have to help her. And let me tell you, it has been a hectic day. I thought I'll be able to shoot and all that, but it couldn't happen. One, it was raining heavily. I went to the thrift market to get clothes for my babies, and it was raining. I was rained on, and I had to get those clothes because I'm sure I'm not going to get any other time to go there. I got very beautiful shorts, trousers, tights, and t-shirts for less than 100 shillings. That is $1 a piece, and they're very beautiful ones. I got matching clothes. If it's a skin tight, if it's a short, If it's pink in color, I got a t-shirt for pink in color, or a top and all that. So I got very beautiful sets of clothes for them to play with. I've already loaded them. I'm trying to clean them just to help my house manager. Another thing is I went to the cereal market. The cereal market is a far away distance from wherever the vegetable market is. So, and I only go there like 4 times in a year, or 4 or 5 times in a year max. It's very hectic, I must say that, but I have to go and get the cereals. As you can see, I have gotten so much of them. These ones are going to take us for like a whole 3 months. That's enough, from all types of cereals, rice, green beans, nuts. Yeah, because one of the major things that people in this house like taking for breakfast is nuts and tea. And on this other side we have others. For the flour, I have to refill. I know that I have to refill once in a while, but I got so much enough for the babies, for the family. They were almost almost everything was exhausted. Actually. That's why I had to go to the market and just get some. It's just one way of putting my life together. I get a specific day, get cereals. I go to shop in a wholesale market for other products in the house. I have done that video. You better go and check it down below, as I was shopping from a wholesale market where I get things at a very cheap price compared to getting them from the supermarket. This is something that you do like after every 3 months or after every 4 months. So if you're trying to get bar soaps, you get a whole carton of bar soaps. If you're trying to get some drinking chocolate, you get a whole dozen of it. Tea and all those other things, tissue papers, serviettes, everything that that really would cost you a lot of money to pick once in a while from the supermarkets. That is just one way of putting my life in order. I don't know how you do it. I really don't know. Then when it comes to clothes, when it comes to clothes for the babies, I do prefer to get them lots of thrift clothes. Not so much, but lots of thrift clothes, mainly for sleeping at night, to use to sleep at night, and also for playing during the day, because they end up changing clothes like 3 or 4 times a day. My babies are very small, and this is a time that I'm trying to, my babies are very small and tiny. They need to be changing clothes every here and there. Sometimes they get to go to the garden. I'm going to show you my garden one of these fine days. I have a garden, a big one and a very beautiful one. Sometimes they're in the garden, they identify themselves. Sometimes they are playing with the dogs out there. I'm a dog lover. I have so many dogs, by the way. So they get dirty, and I can only be able to keep them clean if I have enough clothes to change them every day. They're cheap and they're beautiful clothes. I don't know why you wouldn't want to go for them. Another place that I shop my baby's clothes, it's at LC Waikiki. They have very nice pajamas, very nice clothes for the babies, but it cannot serve the purpose because they are quite expensive, and you know what, a girl has to save a coin. One thing, let me just give you a story. One thing about the things that I do, or how I do my life every day, is that I try as much as possible to save a coin. I'm telling you, I do try as much as possible to save a coin so that I can be able to use it in another way, just to manage my financial life, not to be stressed, or not to have a lot of burden or a lot of things that I haven't accomplished. I always want to live a very comfortable life, and that means I have to work with the little that I have, and I have to manage it to the last. So some mommy hacks. I can't just live without giving you some of the hacks that I use. One thing that I do, or you should do as a mom, is have some cereals in your house for the sake of the babies. They are affordable, they are cheap. Yeah, always have some cereals, oats, granolas, and cornflakes, Weetabix, and milk. Plenty of milk, so that anytime your baby pats you and they're like, "Mommy, I'm hungry," you can always have something for them. Another hack is you're supposed to always have eggs, also for the sake of the babies. Not me, I don't count myself in that list, because most of these things I don't even eat them, and my diet and my age does not allow me to really have the luxury of eating all these things and and keeping fit. Another thing is fruits are supposed to be in plenty. Yes, fruits. I don't know whether I should show you my basket full of fruits. It's down there. Fruits are always supposed to be in plenty and put in a place where they can always reach. My fruits are down here at a place so that they can be able to, right there. I don't know whether you can see that. And I need to restock more. I think they're almost getting exhausted. The fruits should be in a place where a child can just come and pick and just eat some. I'm sure some are also in the fridge and all that. Oh yes, some oranges, some apples and all that. Another mommy hack is you're always supposed to have a bunch of carrots. Babies love to snack carrots, to take carrots as snacks. I also love to do that. Mainly when I'm pregnant, I only take carrots as snacks. So even babies love carrots as snacks. Always have carrots, let them prepared so that they can be able to take. Another thing, to save a coin when it comes to milk. For my case, I'm always okay to use the ATM milk in our daily stuff. So I have a lot of it. I get it in like 5 liters because it's very cheap and it can take me for like 3 days. So in a week I can buy like 10 liters in that I'm enough with that. And not even myself, we are good with that. But when it comes to other things like porridge, I prefer using the powder milk. Can you see this? I prefer using the powder milk for porridge because I love cooking porridge for my babies because I believe porridge is healthy. Millet, sorghum and all that. And it's not the porridge that has like 1,000 items in it. No, to me I don't like that, and it is not even recommendable when it comes to babies. You're supposed to use 2 cereals when you're feeding your babies with the porridge. Not doing beans, sorghum, millet, what is it called? All those types of cereals, nuts, arrowroots. That's hectic for a baby's stomach, even an adult. To me, I don't think that is healthy, sorry to say. So 2 cereals are good to go, and your babies will never have some stomach problems. There's one specific type of cereal, I think it is the sorghum, that thing that makes the porridge to look really red in color. That one gives kids a lot of constipation. Try to avoid it as much as you can. I don't know, in my language it is called mohia. I don't know how it is called in English. Another hack, mommy hack, is that you should always have eggs in your house. You should always have eggs in your house for the sake of the babies too. They have to eat healthy. My babies love boiled eggs. They'll tap you and they'll be like, I want warm egg. When they say warm egg, that means you're supposed to boil for them the eggs. I don't fry for them the eggs, and they love it and they love it and they love it. Do I have any other mommy hack that I haven't shared? It's always advisable to buy stuff in the market and maybe do a top up at the supermarket if need be. Mostly if you have several babies like me, always good to just go to the market, get dirty in there, buy as much as you can, just come and restock it so that your baby can always have enough. Another thing I noted, this is my phone and it is, what time is it at? 11:13. Another thing that I find it very much beneficial as a mama is to feed your kids with a lot of fish. You can do a lot of fish other than the beef. I know beef is always like readily available. And you can always get beef any day, anytime. But I would advise you to feed your kids with a lot of fish. You can always go to the market. For my case, where I get the veggies and all that, we have a specific area for the fish, blah 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 and all that. Just go there, feel the smell of the fish, have them prepared for you. Just come and restock them in your freezer like I've done. Do I show you? Oh, a lot. Oh, too much fish here. I don't know. Boom. That's a lot of fish. That's why I feed them for quite some time, and they always be excited. Always excited to take the fish, and they love fish. One thing that another mommy hack. Let me share with you something else. So for this, they're the chicken necks. As you can see, the chicken necks, they are very, very cheap and affordable. Best to prepare for them some broth, chicken broth. It's quite advisable to feed your kids with broth, chicken or beef, just some soup in the morning. If not soup, they can take milk. If it's not milk, they can take porridge. Don't give your kids tea. I know us Kenyans love tea, me included. I take a lot of tea. Anyone who follows me on my social sites, mainly when I'm going live, I do orders of tea. I can take like 3 cups of tea, and they're the biggest cups. Most of you that follow me on TikTok know that. So please don't feed your kids with tea. Instead, you can always get these necks. You just boil them. How do you make the broth? I think I'll do a video for that. But just to use the carrots, use the necks, carrots, and leeks. Always have leeks from the market. Leeks, that one is enough to and onion, preferably the white onion. But if you don't have the white onion, you can always use the red onion. Like myself, in this case, I'm using the red onion because my friend came and visited me, and she has done a whole farm of onions, and she brought me a lot of onions, so I'm using that. So you let it boil, and just serve them that in the morning. They love and love so much. Also introduce to them the culture of eating healthy. If they're taking milk, you're supposed to give them milk and nuts. That's what they take in the morning. I give them milk and nuts instead of milk and bread. Actually, my babies don't like bread at all. Even for the adults in my house, I prefer them taking like tea and nuts or something else, and it's in the morning. Any other mommy hack? I don't know. I'll keep showing you. I'm still learning how to do these videos. Please bear with me. I know sooner than later I'll be one of the best people who takes the best shots, and I believe in myself. And just bear with me. Just put down in the comment sections the corrections that you'd want me to make. Let me know the corrections that you'd want me to make. How can I better myself in this whole vlogging and all that? Mostly when it comes to lifestyle, I don't like showing out there the things that I do. I'm trying, like, this is really literally getting out of my comfort zone, but I'll do it. Enjoy the video. I'm about to put down a lot of videos, short videos I was trying to take as I shop for my veggies and all that. Just enjoy and come with me. Thank you. I came across these videos a different day. I was trying to shop for some veggies and fruits, and this is how you shop for your grapes. Always look down beneath. If there is water and everything, just know that they are not okay. If they are dry, then they are good to go. And here I'm trying to check which are the best for me to take home. So that is how you're supposed to check your grapes before you even pick some. That's a hack. You can also be able to see the rotten ones. Straight to the citric fruits, that is the tangerine and oranges. I had to grab a few, and yeah, I prefer taking most of the veggies, some of these veggies from the supermarket, like the peas, the French beans, corns, because one thing, broccoli, cauliflowers, because they are clean, that is the key thing. They are well done, they are packed, so they save me a lot of time. So most of the time I just decide to come and pick them from here. And for the broccoli, I would 1,000 times advise you to just pick some from the supermarket or buy the refrigerated ones, because the market ones are always having lots of, even the small types of snails. You'll find those broccolis with those things. So it takes you a lot to clean them, and I just gave up on that. Decided, you know what? Let me just get my things from the supermarket. So these are a few of the things that I get from the supermarket. One, they save me a lot of time. Number two, they are clean. Yeah, and number three, they are well packed, so I'll just have to go home and just put them in the fridge or the freezer. I don't have to overwork. And some plums. These are fruits that are quite seasonal, so I always want to pick a few for my babies to enjoy.
One of us seems to circle the other. As you go, you remain a stranger to me, to you. But our pieces left uncovered. I'm thinking about four-leaf clovers. I've got composure, silver coin. You hold me, turn me over right now, but expect to forget about it. Watch as the breeze burns golden smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you're folding. Swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with the sharks. I can't tell you apart from them. You can't tell either. Will we love or fall in deeper? Tell me, darling, what is it you want? Doesn't work like it used to, as I know I remain a danger to me, to you. Going altered by the moment, dear, and there's a hesitation. I don't sweet on survival. I'm on fire, waiting your arrival. I never expect to be saved without it.
Time to take a quick shower and straight to bed. Let me know how you feel about the video. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell.